when we first started, you didn't think you were a workaholic, and then you started listening. And I remember after a couple episodes in, you're like, Jenny, I think I'm a workaholic.
Yeah, so it's so weird because when I started this, I had just started working more hours. And then when I like what I'm doing, I'm just excited about doing it. And so I wanted to work on the weekends. I wanted to do all this because I was so excited about it. And then as I kept listening to the episodes and getting the takeaways and the advice, it's caused me sort of to not, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
I don't know. It was helpful. I think everyone needs to listen to the series because I don't know, because I felt like I have the tendencies you talked about, anxiety, just like restlessness, need to be moving, and doing something. And so that's how I felt.
So the main reason for this podcast, in addition to kind of earthing some great stories, is really because it's just a whole lot of storytelling, and it's a great way to meet people before they ever identify even as a workaholic. Well, this is interesting stories about, driven people who've done things and been through journeys, and it can just become listening to another human story. But like you went through, Tabby, you heard that and then you were like, you saw yourself mirrored in some of the things. It didn't mean you, because you hadn't associated that with yourself before, but then you saw yourself mirrored and said, gosh, there is some adjustments I can make. It didn't have to be a big thing. It didn't have to be a like, oh my gosh, I'm, broken, flawed, not working, fill in the blank. It's none of those things. It's simply a recognition that, oh, that alignment's not quite there the way I want it to be. Let me realign. And so all the stuff we're doing is really like, how do we talk to people that don't necessarily identify as a workaholic, but that can see themselves in aspects of other people's stories?